Hi everyone, thanks again for stopping by for another Floof and Feathers drawing video. If you're new to this channel or this series, my name's Perry and I write and illustrate the Floof and Feathers webcomic series. It's a comic I draw that is usually inspired by our real life pets, or if not inspired by their actual antics, they are at least made the center of whatever storyline is taking place. They are the center of the inspiration behind everything that I draw for the series. Today we're looking at the behind the scenes drawing of the latest comic in the series, Oktoberfest. Um, this one was not so much taken from real life events. The animals were not able to actually come with us to the Oktoberfest festivities. Probably not surprising. Not a great atmosphere for two beagle mutts and a parrot. Um, but I thought it would still be funny to draw a little cartoon about what I imagine they would have gotten up to had they been there. So that was sort of the inspiration behind this. And again, if you're new to this, I should introduce the characters. We have Finnegan and Pippin, are two dogs. They're both different types of beagle mixes. Finnegan is a beagle foxhound lab mix, and his younger brother Pippin, who we just adopted last summer, he is a beagle basset hound mix. And then they have their sister Olivia, who is a Gotham's cockatoo, very talkative, has a lot of sassy attitude, and absolutely love her to death. But yeah, so this is just the latest comic, Oktoberfest. What I imagine they probably would get up to were they to attend this event. Just thought it'd be kind of funny to do. The real life inspiration uh, for this comic was the fact that our city did just have its annual Oktoberfest celebration at the fairgrounds, which is like right down the road from where we live. Just really nice because it means we get to attend a lot of really fun events there over the course of the year since we live so close by. One of them, of course, being the annual Oktoberfest celebration. So we were there last weekend, and I thought it would be funny to do this comic for the series, just showing what Finn and Pippin and Olivia would most likely each enjoy about the event. You can see here in this panel, drawing Finn with his little Alpiner's hats and munching away on a giant soft pretzel. Just very fitting for him. I don't think Finn would actually wear the hat in real life. I know I've mentioned before in previous videos and comments that he doesn't really seem to enjoy wearing clothes so much. But I just thought he would look good in the hat. It would be a cute look for him. And Pretzel, of course, that's actually one of our nicknames for him. We like to call Finnegan our Pretzel because when he naps, he will lay down and just curl up and wrap his legs around just like a pretzel. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how it doesn't hurt him, but he's just a little contortionist. He wraps himself up like a pretzel, and he has that sleepy dog smell that I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with. It smells actually a lot like pretzels. I'm not gonna lie. It's weird, but also pretty great. So that's where he gets that nickname from, and so I thought it would be fitting to draw him with a pretzel at the Oktoberfest celebration. Then here's his younger brother Pippin in the next panel, uh, and I am illustrating him here with a pair of lederhosen. Uh, again, just because I thought it was really cute and funny, just seeing Pippin wearing those, and also because of the fact that of our two dogs, Pippin is the one who genuinely loves to wear clothes. He loves to get dressed up. We actually, as ridiculous as it sounds, we actually do have kind of a full wardrobe basket for him at our house, full of bandanas and scarves and dog t-shirts and sweaters and even his own hoodie. um, just because he loves getting dressed. In the morning, most mornings he'll go into that basket and just dig through it and find out specifically what he wants to wear that morning and bring it to us and ask to get dressed, and we'll have to put it on for him. He did that just this morning with one of his favorite bandanas. So again, that seemed fitting to have him in a pair of lederhosen. I imagine he would probably enjoy wearing those if he was at Oktoberfest. So that's where this comes from. Let's see, then just gotta make sure we don't forget the tail. It's very important. Clean that up. There we go. And then, yeah, make sure that we add those lines for his color. And then, of course, last but not least, putting in the whiskers. Very important little detail. Got to add those. And then, of course, anyone familiar with previous videos or with the Floof and Feathers comic series in general, we have Olivia, the cockatoo, and you can see here, I don't know if you can tell from the little preview outline that I'm doing all the actual drawing off of. You can see she is attempting to get a beer and is using a very, very badly made fake ID uh, to try to get a drink. It just if you know anything about her personality, if she were able to, she would absolutely carry around a fake ID with her just for situations like this because she just is that's just who she is. That's what she would do. So you can see it has all the backwards letters and horrible handwriting and horrible spelling. Just address my house, 'cause that's just what she knows it as. Of course, looking very angry because the bartender is daring to say that it's a fake ID, even though it clearly is, but she doesn't think that he should be able to tell that. And again, just in keeping with the sort of Oktoberfest motif and tradition, uh, drawing her with her braided hair, and I know and you'll be able to see it a little bit more when it zooms out. I'll talk about it then, actually, another detail, but doing all the braids in her hair that she doesn't actually have. I'm just wearing a wig for the festival. And you can see kind of behind the ID there a little bit. She's wearing one of the traditional German style dresses. Make sure we get the shape of the wing correct. There we go. And when I originally did the outline sort of preview sketch getting this ready, it had a little bit more detail in it, but I mean, of course, it's all covered up by her holding out her ID and her fake ID in the forefront of the panel. But that's okay. Get her tail feathers, perfect. But again, so if you're not f overly familiar with a lot of the comic series, if you're just now joining for the first time, you can check the description below. There's a link to my website that has the full comic series available, where you can read this, as well as a back catalog of currently, I believe, about 2 years worth of comics that I've drawn at this point. So you can check all those out in the description. There's also links for everything else I do online, like social media. If you want to give me a follow, a like, just say hi. It's always great to hear from fans and new readers, so feel free to check that out. You can also find my online store where I do all sorts of other art projects. And one thing I also do is art commissions for custom pet comics and stickers and other designs. So you can feel free to message me about that as well. If you're interested, I have details about all of that in the description as well. And then finally, you can also find Floof and Feathers on Patreon if you want to help support the series and get access to all sorts of great bonus content and extra rewards. You'll be able to see full preview sketches early in the week before the final comics are released. You'll have access to participating in reader polls. You can get monthly prints of your favorite comics from the past month, exclusive sticker packs, exclusive wallpaper designs that I make every month, and those are available in both desktop and mobile formats. So lots of fun bonus content that you can get as well if you do want to help support the series on Patreon. So be sure to check out the description below where you can find all of those details on everything else that I do. And with that being said, I just want to thank everyone again for sticking around and watching this little drawing video on the latest comic coming to life. If you enjoyed this, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe so you can see future content. And look forward to seeing everyone next time.